Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a more chit-chat sit-down video. Today I wanted to talk about 15 simple healthy habits that actually changed my life and how I got unstuck from a pretty rough spot in my life. I hope you all have been well, and I don't know if you guys know, but it is now fall and autumn, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you hit the subscribe button and join my growing community. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. I hope you guys are taking notes or something because these are actually going to be helpful and they're so easy to do. I want you to remember them and actually do them. And I hope something resonates with you, or at least you pick up on a few of these. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into 15 simple healthy habits that changed my life. The first habit is having a morning routine or a night routine. I know having two routines, a morning and a night routine, can be pretty strenuous and may not feel that easy to do at first. So I started off by saying just one, because when you have one, it makes it easier to start creating another routine that you feel comfortable with. Having a morning and night routine is so good for you because it, first of all, in the morning, lets your body know that this is time for me before anyone else. I need time and space for me before I open up to the world. So that means not grabbing your phone, doing yoga, moving your body, meditating, journaling, doing something for you. Even having a cup of tea and just sitting there. Do something for you. As well as a night routine, it can be so good to let your body know that, okay, we're winding down now. That means maybe no screen time after a certain time and putting your phone away, not watching TV anymore, or even taking a nice bath or a shower and taking the time to do your skincare routine, to relax and just let your body know that you're winding down. There's so many ways that you can make a routine for yourself. Find whatever feels good for you, but I definitely recommend creating something like that that's specifically time set aside for you. The second habit is using my planner and actually planning out my day ahead, as well as my month, as well as my weeks. It's not for everybody to organize that well or that much, but I like to do it. I feel like it makes it much easier to know what I need to do in the month. It just makes it really easy for me to keep up with everything in my life. I put on there when I need to post content, all my bills that are due. I put when I go out with my friends on there, when I see my family, any trips, any events I'm going to. Literally anything I will put on there, just so I know exactly what's going on that month. And then I split it up into the weeks so I know what's going on for the week. I just like being organized because I'm pretty messy if I don't have a planner. I do it around the last day of the month. That way I can start off my month knowing everything already planned out. It just makes my life so much easier, and I definitely recommend you guys do it. Even if you just plan your day the night ahead, a loose plan is a loose plan and it's still a plan, okay? And it just makes you feel like you have some structure to your day and that you are in control, which at the end of the day you are, and that will help you create a better relationship with time. Having a planner gives you the ability to see everything you need to do and get done on either a monthly basis, weekly basis, or a daily basis, whatever you prefer. And you're able to have a plan of action to actually get those things done on a daily planner, even a weekly planner. It just helps you more. And having a plan of action is so important because you can plan all the things you want to do, but if you don't have a plan of action, is it really going to get done? Having a monthly, weekly, and daily planner makes sure that you get everything done. The third habit I have is don't sleep in all the time. I would sleep in all the time, so that's why I'm saying this. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, because you really don't need to. As long as you get 7 or 8 hours, you're fine. I know it's easier to just go back to sleep, hit snooze, pretend you didn't even hear the alarm, but just get up, because the guilt that you're gonna feel later about not getting up earlier is gonna be what makes you get up when you could have just gotten up earlier. Find some way to just get up. Maybe charge your phone somewhere else so you have to get out of bed to turn off your alarm. Something to where you just have to get up at the time, because I know you want to get up early. I know you want to get up early. I want to get up early. But also consider you don't have to have a 5 a.m., 7 a.m. 8-girl morning routine, okay? I get up at 9:30. I try to get up at 7. It doesn't usually work. But 9:30 works really well with my body, no matter like what time I went to sleep, and I feel good. So that's when I've been getting up, and I don't have any problem with it. I still do my whole morning routine. Listen to your body. Make sure you have an actual sleep schedule. Get your regular amount of sleep. That way your body will let you know when to get up. The fourth habit is journaling, saying affirmations, and meditation. I cannot stress how much these have changed my life, you guys. Journaling is one thing. There's shadow work and there's scripting. Just brain dump anything, and you just feel this relief. It's amazing. I recommend it if you have not done it. As well as saying your affirmations, you need to tell yourself the things that nobody tells you. Unfortunately, you just don't hear the things that you need to hear every day. Like, you are beautiful, you're enough, you're valued, you are amazing, and you don't know it. Why? Because nobody tells you. It makes it really easy to listen to other people that maybe shouldn't be saying it to you. But that's exactly why we need to say these things for ourselves, especially us ladies. You are so special and you are so beautiful, okay? Don't let nobody tell you anything. You're amazing. You can achieve anything you desire, anything you dream of. Remember that, okay? And tell yourself that every day, and tell yourself anything you need to hear. You can find plenty affirmation videos on Spotify and YouTube too. I also really recommend meditation. I've been really practicing more, and it just feels very interesting to be more in tune with yourself. I really recommend, even if it's just 5 minutes at first, just sit with yourself, cross-legged or whatever is comfortable, and just be with yourself. And just listen to your breath. Take deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Just be with yourself. Be present for that moment. Just give yourself that time. I think it's super important to be present, and that helps a lot with not feeling a lot of stress and just letting go of a lot of things that don't serve you. Meditating can help you find your peace and center before opening up yourself to the world. The fifth healthy habit that changed my life was daily movement. And I mean this as going to the gym or doing yoga at home, or even just going for a brisk walk, 10, 20, 30 minutes, even longer if you'd like. Yoga is insane. It's actually made me stronger. I didn't think it was gonna do that. When I initially started, I was like, oh, I'll be flexible. You guys, it actually makes you pretty strong. It's just so good for you. Any of those, just get your body moving, get your body feeling good, release that tension, all that inflammation, take off your shoes, touch some grass. The sixth healthy habit is feeding yourself daily, at least twice a day, at least. Because I understand you just might not be hungry for 3 meals, and it's definitely okay to not eat 3 meals, but if you are hungry for 3 meals, maybe even a 4th little one, eat up, it's all good, eat up. As long as you're eating something, okay, you need to eat, you need to feed yourself. That means eating healthy, but also treating yourself every now and then. You can do the 80-20 rule, which is like 80% healthy foods and then 20% indulge in all the treats and the sweets. Whatever works for you that makes you feel good, but also takes care of your body. So every week I go grocery shopping and I plan out everything that I need. I plan out meals that I also want to eat throughout the week. That way I have an idea of what I need to shop for. Planning your meals and your grocery list ensures that you're actually going to be eating something and not have a reason to eat out, which is going to save you money in the long run. You may have to spend a little time in the kitchen, but it pays off for your body as well as your pockets. The next healthy habit is having a clear space to have a clear mind. This means cleaning up after your environment, cleaning up after your kitchen daily if you can. It should not build up into a pile of dishes in your sink. I've done that and it is just not a good look. So what I would do is set aside 30 minutes at least to clean up my space, to tidy up my space. If I knew I needed an hour, I would set aside an hour and I would just keep cleaning until it went off. And at times you can also feel overwhelmed by a mess, so it's definitely better to just get rid of it before it builds up into something really overwhelming, and then you won't end up dealing with it for a very long time. Number 8 is from a video that I saw on YouTube that actually went viral. I forgot her name, but I'll definitely link it down below. It's have goals and set systems. So what she was saying was basically you need to just have this goal in mind, obviously, whatever you want to get done. But you need to create a system, a routine, if you will, that will help you achieve that goal and get that thing done. So I definitely recommend you think, instead of just having all these goals, take some time out and create a system that will work for you. And fortunately, systems can change all the time. So find one that works for you, and if something does need to change at any point, don't feel thrown off. Just go ahead and maybe try to adjust it and see how that works for you. Every goal you have can be achieved. You just need the right system in place to get you there. Fortunately, you can create it and add things, take things away. You can edit this system all the time. The 9th healthy habit was investing in myself. That could be anything for your growth, your hobbies, a new skill set you want to learn, a new passion you want to dive into. There's so many things you can take up on. For me, I've recently taken up in painting, and I've had a pole in my apartment for a while. I just haven't really been using it, but now I'm starting to teach myself tricks, and I've been watching pole classes. I'm just exploring with what else I can do, and why not? This could also include taking yourself out for dancing classes or painting class, any kind of class of something that you're interested in, or even if it's not a class, it could just be a networking thing or a social gathering where you just put yourself out there, put yourself in the environment that you would like to be around, and do something for yourself and your own passions. This really allows you to connect with yourself and find what feels good and what actually makes you feel passionate. Number 10 is learn to budget and manage your finances. This is so important, especially if you happen to be an impulsive spender, and it may not happen all the time, but when it does happen, you take a hit. I would recommend that you set your money aside mainly for bills, and then your savings, and then whatever is left over is your spending money. You should not be spending all your money, not building any savings, because then something comes around, something might happen. I'm not trying to scare y'all, but something could happen, and you guys just definitely should build a savings and realize that you can't just be spending all your money out here on whatever you're spending it on. Because if you really think about what you're spending it on, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Could you have maybe not spent that? And the same thing goes for me. I am guilty of this. That's why I'm saying there's really some things that you really don't need to spend your money on. You and me both, girl. But it's super important to be able to look at all the numbers that you're dealing with, what's coming in and what's going out. That way you feel comfortable and don't end up in any bad situation that you don't want to be in, that you could have easily avoided as well. The 11th healthy habit is stop oversharing with everyone. Not everyone needs to know your business, and mind the business that pays you. You don't need to be up in everybody's business. If somebody tries to gossip with you, you're not interested. I'd rather not talk about it. And if you do hear it, don't repeat it. Don't further worsen this gossip. You don't need to do that. It's just ill-mannered and unnecessary. Just stop oversharing. You don't need to let this stranger know all this stuff that just happened in your past. Girl, don't do that. You don't need to let your mom, your aunt, your cousin know every single detail that happened with so-and-so, or what happened with this girl. Especially not things that are going on in your life that are coming up, that you're working on. Like, just let those be your things. Let those be yours. Don't rush to tell people about this stuff, because at the end of the day, they don't really need to know. They were fine not knowing that before. Keep a sense of privacy to yourself, and it will actually save you a lot of drama. People don't need to know your business. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Also, being mysterious is very sexy and very classy. Would definitely recommend just stop talking so much. Not all your friends need to know about your relationship either. Remain a private person, and I promise you things will actually feel a lot better, and people will want to know what's going on, but they just can't because you're sexy and mysterious. The 12th healthy habit that I learned hard this year was choosing my friends carefully. And I hope you guys take this seriously. Choose your friends carefully, because I've lost quite a few friends. It's okay. It's just crazy. Not everybody is your friend. A lot of your possible friends right now are hoping for your downfall. And I'm so sorry to tell you that, but it can definitely be true. And there's probably some people in my life still that I just don't know, but I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. I mean, what else can you do? When it comes to friends, it's definitely quality over quantity. Just please remember that. You don't need to feel like popular or whatever. You just need to feel like you have actually really good friends that are inspiring to you or relatable to you or just admirable in some way. Otherwise, why are you friends with them? Which leads to my next healthy habit, which is surround yourself with the right energy. And that means friends, family, and environments. Any form of energy. If the vibes are off, I'm out. There's no reason that you should have to threaten your own energy or throw yourself off, make yourself uncomfortable for anyone or anything. If you don't feel comfortable, you're out. And that saves your peace of mind, that gives yourself the respect that you deserve. That also goes for picking the right friends and allowing the right family members around. Not everybody is the best, I totally understand. That can happen in some situations, and you just need to find the right people. I know it can be hard, but hopefully that energy attracts to your good energy, because good energy does attract good energy. My 14th healthy habit is committing to consistency rather than motivation. Motivation does not last. Motivation comes and goes. You'll get it one day and then it's completely gone the next. I understand this entirely because it happens to me. And while motivation can be amazing at times and really get you going, it's not something to rely on. Motivation does not last. Committing to consistency will get you much further than relying on motivation. And consistency can actually provide you the motivation that you need. If you were consistent for, say, a few days, it motivates you to want to be a little more consistent and a little more consistent and a little more consistent. So just make sure you remember consistency is key, you guys. That's the only reason all of these habits will stick through. You need to be consistent because you will not feel like doing every single one of these every day. But you should. And some days you just won't have the motivation, but you know you need to be consistent, and that's what will keep you going. That's what will get your goals achieved. That's what will lead you to your dream life. That will give you all your desires. Committing to consistency will get the job done, you guys, I swear. The 15th healthy habit that absolutely changed my life, and I feel is truly one of the most important ones, is practicing gratitude daily. I recommend this to everyone. I am a highly optimistic person, so I find that it's very easy for me to do this. But if you are not, then I definitely recommend just find something to be grateful about. There are so many reasons to be grateful to be alive today, and one of them is just the simple fact that you are alive. I know it doesn't always feel great, and that's okay, but please, 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 at least show some gratitude to the universe, to yourself, for at least being here, waking up today, at least making it through the day, at least trying, giving at least 1%. This isn't a 100% every day kind of thing, you guys. Life is definitely maybe a 1%, maybe a 75, maybe a 35, maybe a 95. It's not the same every day, but we can do our best every day. Sometimes that looks a little different. Write down or say out loud 3 things that you're grateful for and speak it into the universe. It makes you feel better on the inside knowing that you actually are kind of grateful for something. It just radiates more love from you. And that's lots of love in and lots of love out. It's made me definitely a happier person, and I'm honestly just so grateful. I have a smile on my face all the time now. It's really nice being able to feel this way because I didn't always feel this way, so I am very blessed and fortunate. Here I go again. I am, though. I'm very blessed and fortunate and thankful to just feel the way that I do and be who I am and have this whole experience. So be sure to say that, if not something similar. And I'm very thankful for you as a viewer watching my video. Honestly, if you guys are watching and have been subscribed or are subscribing now, I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really want to grow my platform and just be able to share my light with you guys in my life. And so grateful and so thankful for all the subscribers I already have and all the future ones coming. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But that is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe picked up a thing or two. Let me know in the comments down below which one that you found was super helpful. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up because that helps it get to the right people. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!